All right, hello everybody, and welcome to League Season 5, Week 5, Cross Keys. I'm Plasma Snake, and I'm joined by.
Hello, my name is Noble, and we are in for a treat.
We're here today to enjoy Top Life versus Hayfield Bay. Both teams doing a reasonably good job in League so far, so I'm sure this will be a very exciting match.
Yeah, I know for sure Top Life and Hayfield is gonna have a good time. Like, they love to play against each other. They're both Norwegian and they like to compare, like, who's the better Norwegian, so.
So we've got a real rivalry going on here today.
And of course, in the best mode, like, if you want to play keys, you want to play cross keys. You don't want to play key sanity. That's boring. Play cross keys.
Got to add in that complexity of just where are you going? You won't know until you get there.
Exactly. At least, like, there's tons of variations in this game mode. So we basically have a lot of game feed come through for the next couple of hours. It will be interesting to see these two runners solve these puzzles of many entrances.
I think we're due to kick off very shortly.
I don't know about you, Plasma. You've played some cross keys, right? Like, what do you preferably to start with doing a entrance shuffle?
For cross keys, I tend to do the false flipper up to Witch Hunt to start. What about you?
I used to start in Sanctuary, and so does these two runners, both of them as well.
Both
Amazing.
of them out.
Synchronized at least.
And we're straight into Kakariko.
It's an amazing location for Sanctuary. Don't have to run all the way to Kakariko. Nice little chicken house, though.
Yes, and we're staying nicely in sync with each other so far.
Ooh, free shop. Unfortunately, we don't have more than $5 right now, so we can't buy some bombs. Oh, wow.
2 starting points in the village.
You'd like to see it, but you also like to see that old man save and quit stand somewhere out, you know, like in the wilderness.
Yeah, somewhere difficult to get to, so you don't have to walk there every time.
Yeah, it seems like we get a lot of synchronizing here. Top Life using the bush, which takes 2, and Hayfield using the sign. I mean, I wouldn't like to be.
We're going to see our next drop down here, which is always very exciting in the early game. Ooh, vanilla.
The highlights. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't like to be tossed out. Ooh, hello, Red King.
And the small key to Hyrule Castle.
Something in the sewers.
That could be very interesting, depending on. Oh, but we already know where Sanctuary is, so.
Yeah.
Maybe not so interesting.
It could be interesting with Dark Cross, though. Do you do the
Yes.
early Dark Cross play from the back of Escape? That's an interesting one.
Okay, Samaria is always a nice early find. Gives you some options.
Nice magic drops from the bush grab there as well to be able to use that red cane. Oh, and some farming house. $20 a time though, but it will give you the money.
That help with those early bombs.
And this is the part where we're repeatedly just going back and forth and back and forth. We haven't seen this in a couple of weeks, right? Like Fat Keys, where people were farming for Sora money in Blind Set. Like, that was fun.
Yes.
Hopefully we won't have to farm that much, but yeah.
Let's hope not. Okay, this one's dead.
That's actually good though. Like, you want to see either uncle or something that's not required behind that lumberjack tree, which is good
Yes,
for the runners.
absolutely.
And looks like we're still synced. This is amazing.
Oh, maybe
Never
not.
mind.
If you're taking those farm rupees back to Kakariko.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a ton of entrances and stuff to check here in CAC, so...
Yes, it definitely makes sense.
Oh, and lonely chest there.
For a small amount more cash.
And we get to see some chicken house action here.
We've got a small key on Hylia Island. Ooh,
Oh.
and pod.
Hello. Palace of Darkness. I like an early Palace of Darkness. It makes save scumming those keys a lot more nicer. So, like, next to the house is like the best location for a Palace of Darkness.
Yeah, it's not an unreasonable placement, really. Palace of Darkness isn't one you want to tend to find early. Certainly not in key modes. Oh,
Wow!
Pearl on the bottle merchant.
That is very nice for him. And also Palace of Darkness early lets you farm these bombs, you know? Like, you don't have to buy bombs. Easy to farm.
This is very true.
Oh, that's nice. Uncle on the hammer bat game. And a sword.
With our first sword.
Yeah, I mean, you'd love to see swords. Swords are the best.
Yeah, the amount of cross key seeds you can be walking through where you're still looking for a weapon 50 minutes in. This has gone fairly well so far.
We got to ooh, and Top Life going for the back of escape, and we see a sick kid on Smith's house. No bottles though, so we can't see what his item is.
It's a disappointing back of escape.
Is Top Life gonna go for this blind? Oh, he is. And this is by far no free thing though.
Yeah.
Yes, the key rat.
Top Life
nice.
has not found the sword yet, so this is much more difficult than it could be.
Look at that. Blind's hideout. Just hiding in Sick Kid's house. This is an interesting check. 5 chests could be good stuff. Like a bombos. Not the hypest of the big keys, but big key to swamp no matter big or less.
I don't know, you can have some good hype about the Big Key to Swamp Palace. It normally will end in disappointment, but you can feel hype about it.
I mean, it's better to have it in pocket while entering swamp than to find it after swamp, that's for sure. But yeah, I think it was just bombs there in the Dark Cross. So yeah, we're soon through the main checks in Kakariko. Ooh, this is also a nice location. Graveyard Ledge.
Bomb farm. It's an early bomb farm locked behind some bombs.
Exactly. And a pod smoky. This could mean that when Hayfield finds pod, he can check a couple of extra chests in there. Oh, a connector.
Still plenty to check, so we might not see where that leads for a while.
Yeah, I think he has the library and race game locations left. Apart from that, I don't think he has anything left in Kakariko.
It would be a solid time to go and check. The bomb shop. Tower of Hera and Eastern Palace are our red crystals.
Yeah. So, race game having a small key, that's always scary to see. Open small keys, mirror lot. Could be the mire, could be swamp. Like, you never know until you pick it up. So
Yes.
that's
We
like,
are ignoring that connector for the time being.
seems like it. Unless we're going back.
Yeah.
And it looks like we have a little heavy block there for Yoshi to push at the moment. So let's see if we can put him in pushing position here.
Hopefully that will resolve itself sooner rather than later.
Oh, Hayfield is not going for the dark crossplay immediately. And Hayfield's gonna go out of his way and check this Light World Fountain Fairy. This is a check that I always forget exists until I get there. And this time it is Spiral Cave.
Not too bad to be close to Link's house. Yeah, seems like we are still having problems with Top Life stream. Oh, and there we go.
There we go. Looks like he pumped his arms, moved the block, and continued. Oh, lamp in Spiral Cave. Like, this is a thing, you find Spiral Cave early, and if you leave it, you leave it till long, you know? Like, if you don't do it immediately, you just... What time do you go back, you know? Never feels good to go through Spiral Cave.
Well, with any luck, the runners will only have to go through Spiral Cave once this seed.
Yeah, and you say that, and now Mirror's gonna appear, you know, and they have to come back. Thank you so much.
Hey, it is possible that they can reach that in the light world by jumping down. Let's think positively.
Yeah, let's try to do that, huh? Oh, a Smoky on the Lake High Island as well. Like, all these Smokies just hiding in these...
We'll get to see if there's anything exciting just a little bit further into Pod now.
Yeah, I mean, I know Hayfield, he's a Mimic Clipper, so we might even see both sides here.
And we're seeing the connector over on Top Life stream.
Yeah, I kind of like this route from Top Life because we've scouted all of, what do you call it? The Outcast area, you know?
Yes, the village.
Not the village.
There we go.
How
long have you been playing this game?
I'm new to the thing. Like, what time do you actually come back? I know Sanctuary is here, but... Ooh. Hello, Palace of Darkness area.
So, good information with the connector there. Not a great place to come out, given that if it's needed, you've got to do this long walk through the maze backwards again.
Yeah, I mean, at least there's a ton of stuff you can do since we got the Moon Pearl.
Yes. Taking this monkey for a walk. And over on Hayfield's side, we're seeing the Mimic clip.
Yeah, and a single chest down there in Flute 5 Dark Hole with bombs only. And slide away, Mimic, and no mimics on the screen, so it must be dead, I guess.
Ooh, a small key to Palace of Darkness.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Can go even further into this dungeon now. That's... Oh.
And there's our first entrance to Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, and that was the right entrance, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
And Top Life was thinking twice about this. Do I do this or leave it? I guess I'll do it. Have a sword, why not?
Having already checked Dark Cross, this is pretty solid, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you get to check the rest of the front. It's in logic because we have gotten the Sewer's key as well, so... Ooh, another turtle key. Yeah, as we spoke earlier, this is the early divergences that we can see in the cross keys. Like one finds this bunny hole and follows that, and the other one finds this one, and like once we get to the middle game, you want to see like the runners like come back together, you know.
Yes, I'm sure we'll see these same checks from Top Life Palace of Darkness checks as soon as a few more keys to Palace of Darkness are found, and it wouldn't surprise me at all to see Field check Hyrule Castle as soon as it's found.
Yeah, the interesting part is that one of the keys to Pod is in the bow side though, so it's gonna be interesting to see when Top Life revisits. Either with the bow or with a bottle, I'd assume.
I mean, it's favourable position. Still doesn't mean you want to be dipping into it multiple times. So I imagine Top Life will put it off now until a reasonable amount of things.
Thank God that wasn't a sand cart there for Top Life, poor guy. Trying to die and get some health. But it looks like Pod didn't have anything very favorable. He had 2 boomerangs, I think.
Yeah. The early pod play has not granted much of an advantage.
Oh
That was the
wow, that was
exit.
Mimic Cave, so we don't have to use the mirror for that cave.
And the desert exit. So Hyrule Castle connectors, not very helpful.
And that was DMD cave from April's perspective there. I did not catch what was in Nagina's cave though. Doesn't seem important.
It was a very quick dip.
And there's the other DMD. Nice. Nice connectors. Oh, hookshot cave for Top Life. Unfortunately, we have no hookshot in hand, so can't do that.
And ignoring the connector for the time being.
Oh wow, that's a connector and a cave. That
Yes.
is the middle paradox entrance. Oh, and the book. Oh, Flute 5 in Lightworld is the mine shed area.
little bit of information, but nothing else over in Mire Shed. Small key to Thieves Town and the Power Glove. Paradox Cave. And the Bug Net. And the Blue Mail.
Well, that was a good paradox. It had a lot of good value in the game. Looks like we'll see the castle area for the first time, and that's Waterfall area. Nice bomb drop there for Top Life, refilling his stocks. Oh wow! Look at that! Oh, and there's the well.
It's one you always want to find in a reasonable position.
And Top Life skipping out on the bottom check of Paradox Cave.
It's choosing not to risk getting stuck at this point.
Yeah, I mean, once you go through, you can't come back without the mirror, so... And he just got his glove, so Ice Road Cave area feels suitable. Like,
yeah, not orphaning that that entrance there. We've got the big key to Thieves Town, and another small key to Dark Palace.
Combined, we've seen 3 pod keys, and one person has the small key to Thieves Town, the other one has the big key. Oh, that's awful play, Smith. Oh, Havel's gonna take this connector here on the back of Oldman Rescue.
It seems like Top Life's following Hayfield's footsteps down to Eastern area now.
Yeah, would seem like it. Oh!
Back of Old Man to the top of the Dark Mountain.
That's a location where you want to see. Oh, hello there, lady.
With the start of a connector chain. You love to see it.
Yeah, we've started the bunny loops. Here we go! Nice. That's not a connector you want to see, but at least you know that hammer pegs is nothing.
Yes, this is very true.
I wonder if he's gonna go back though, and just to check those 2 on the bottom, or if he's gonna take the other one here. Looks like he's gonna take the other entrance that he didn't do earlier as well.
This, of course, is the one of the joys of cross keys. Trying to keep in mind what things you've seen and not taken yet, and remembering to go back to them. I know I find this very difficult in cross keys. Gotta have a super memory for this mode. Or be very good at tracking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't enjoy cross keys that gives you all the connectors and no mobility items, because it can make you wander around like a lost guy in the deserts, you know.
Yes, going round and round in circles.
He's making some fleet work of his acquired boomerangs.
With Fighter Sword, you don't want to be stopping and trying to kill things on the way through. So, it's a good use of the item.
And you see Top Life there, pause for a second, like, oh, do I want to do it now? Do I want to leave? Oh, well, if I leave, I won't come back, right?
It's like that visceral reaction you have when you see Spiral Cave for the first time. Like, really? Oh no.
Where's my boot so I could run through this? Dang it, game. Yes, rewarded with the lamp though. Yeah, Hayfield with lamp in hand probably gonna do Dark Cross from this side, I guess, since he didn't do it
Yes.
earlier.
We've got False Flipper over on Top Life's side. Hooked to Witch Hut.
That was not a vanilla. Yeah, the Witch Hut is something some runners do very, very, very early because they like to do hooligans.
It makes sense in cross skis given you never know when you're going to come across bombs or bomb checks, so it helps to be able to buy them as soon as you can.
Yeah, I for one have a tendency to skip this Witch Hut, so I don't do it immediately. So I just have to remind myself during the seed, like very early, that people do this route, so I need to check it, you know, so they don't get too huge of an advantage versus one.
And in this case, the Witch Hut turning out to be the dam is quite interesting.
Yeah.
It's that one check revealed down in the swamp, the Lightwalled swamp area, the dam area.
And I'm not sure why Hayfield's using red keys here.
Okay, and Fairy dropped down being Lumberjack with the Master Sword in.
That's always delightful to find, since you can all of a sudden take a connector and hey, you're on Hyrule Castle. Feels bad not to have a Master Sword or cape.
We're going to be dropping straight down through the grave. Hi, Ganon.
I was gonna say this is either Ganon or the one last location we don't have, so I'm a bit surprised.
I believe it's Magic Bat is the other one we've not seen.
And no, I think we saw Magic Bat, didn't we? Maybe not. But yeah, I'm a little bit surprised he blindly dropped down, because he has the glove. He could go and check that one rock cave, you know, on the Death Mountain, on the entrance. But then again, Sanctuary is very close as well, so who knows? If only we could beat Ganon now, would be a thing, yeah. And that's both keys for Top Life Steve's down. Oh, look at that chat. Chat's being hype about a ped seed. Who would have known that chat was hype for ped?
So Top Life saved and quit after checking the Hyrule Castle exits. Oh no, dropped down into desert. It looks like Hayfield's chosen to carry on round towards Pyramid and Catfish.
Yeah, he has one check left over here in Pyramid. He
Yes.
can't do Catfish since he has no gloves.
We're taking that hookshot connector now. East Earth Mountain is not a bad find. Plenty of doors over here.
Just a 20 rupees there for... Ooh, I got power. We can do the first chest. But yeah, he feels always scared about the mirror being on pyramid, so if he didn't check it there, he would never check it, you know, until he gets mirror. So I think that's in his mind. Because he's so afraid of that mirror on pyramid. So.
I'm sure he'll be thinking about it a little bit more when he's in Paradox Cave and he gets that glove now, with Catfish having been so close.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Well, he's probably happy that he didn't check the desert now that he found the book, though. Oh, and there's Thieves Down. Look at that.
Both keys, but no hammer.
Ugh. Do you complete it? Do you not? Do you skip it? What do you do?
That was a small key to Ice Palace in the first chest.
I mean, taken in consideration, I don't think we have too much left to, like, get on with, so...
There might be some decent progression in Thieves Town, given I think we've been to quite a lot of places so far, with the available equipment. Ah, there's our bottle.
Oh, hammer on sick kid now.
Why are you wishing unhappiness on them?
Well, like, if you complete this without a hammer and find the hammer there, like, what will you think? What would you think immediately, you know?
Yes.
Like, should I have just bailed, tried to get my hammer? Oh, this big chest.
Hayfield choosing to ignore Hookshot Cave for the time being as well.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't checked out Agina and stuff, so... This is... Plus he has the book for Desert Palace, so it's favorable for him to check that first, maybe.
He's not checked the entrance under the rock there.
That was where he came out from Paradox Top.
Yes, of course it is.
And we're seeing the attic from Mr. Toplife here. And so far it's been Bottle in Thieves Down. Don't even know which dungeon we are in. Amazing.
Dungeon names are hard.
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna get our first look at this desert entrance. Read a book and all of a sudden things happen on your screen and whoop-de-whoop-de-boo.
It's Ice Palace.
Oh, wow.
With Bombos.
With
That's got to be a good
bombos
feeling.
and no hammer. Oh, this is the... oh my. At least we have red cane, but we can't icebreaker because we don't have smoky. Oh, this is not great.
Now, I wouldn't call this the friendliest cross keys seed I've ever seen.
Oh, this Thieves Town hasn't been paying up. Oh no, Hayfield. Oh, you don't have commit to a dungeon all the way in desert, do you? Oh, this is gonna be burning Hayfield later on. That's for sure.
Very nice on-script blind fight over on top left side. Oh, knocked up just at the end there, but otherwise very clean.
Oh!
And that Thieves Town is a crystal. So Hayfield's going for a splash delete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't just toss his boomerang left. It would work if he toss it left instead of diagonal. But yeah, that's a crystal for top life. Didn't get much more than the bottle and the bow though.
Well, the bottle might pay off big time right now.
Yeah, immediately. Ah.
It does not though.
So yeah, we have a bow. That opens up that bow-locked pod though. Which won't give top life anything else, so I guess we just have to wait. Oh, and Hayfield's coming back for this rock now.
Rethinking the opportunity to get the bombs there.
Yeah, and also these rats sustain more damage since we're in Dark World. They act like locusts from Thieves Town.
Nice little quirk of entrance, that.
Top Life meeting the same fate as Hayfield did.
It makes sense. You hope for a connector you can come back before you... Hey, there's the other bow.
There's the other bow. So 3 silvers today. Nice bomb jump there from Hayfield.
Yes, it can be tricky to pull that one off.
This opens up the whole left side of Dark World. Out of logic though. But this gives many entrances and some items. And taking the opportunity to show off some I know how to shoot my bow skills.
I guess Hayfield must have Zora in mind. There's no other reason to play that at this point.
I think he has a rule about that one. Find it, play it once at least, you know? Like, have some fun while you're playing, I guess.
Yeah, free minigame. Oh, we've got a big key on bumper ledge.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is a pretty disgusting placement if that's a required big key.
Well, considering our options of connectors, we're missing Bumper Cave, we're missing Super Bunny Cave, exit of all Turtle Rocks, desert. There's still a lot of connectors out there, so it can be very... Ugh.
So with Cane of Samaria into small keys, there's a reasonable amount. Hey, the hammer in Turtle Rock.
Wow. That's a hammer. I think he's gonna leave now, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, looking at it, that hammer is either locked behind 3 turtle rock keys or a glove or a connector over to West Darkworld, looking like it.
I think it'll be interesting to see what Top Life does with the extra pod key on the Bolox side, given he's already visited the back.
If I were him, I would death warp and check the vanilla big key chest. And if that's nothing, you just save scum. And when you come back, you have a key to do harmless Elway when doing the big chest, I guess.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Or we can just save and quit and don't worry about anything. It's also an option. Yeah, vanilla chess game. Amazing.
Oh, there's so many entrances, it's likely to happen.
I mean, that's not something you see every day at least. Vanilla entrances. Yeah, we're having a lot of entrances over here in the Dark World now. And with that, Hayfield doesn't have to worry about coming back as well because he have the hammer, so he now has free access to Dark World as well.
Yes, this is very true.
Oh, and there's South Dark World for Top Life.
Yes, at the bottom of Paradox Cave.
So this area is in Logic. So I wouldn't be surprised if we find a glove or a connector or something to advance us in the scene down here. Oh, there's another bottle. Oh, and Hype Cave. French vanilla, just sitting on the other side of the Hype Cave. Yeah, regular Hype Cave, yeah. Just
Yep. Full of disappointment.
full of disappointments.
Only disappointment and crushed dreams.
It's not like the ones called Hope Room where you actually have hope to get something good, you know? Like Hype Cave is just like, meh, okay. Oh, Super Bunny connector. Hello. That could be it. That could take us to Bumper Cave. And that would fit the hammer in Logic as well. Oh, never mind. Top of Super Bunny Cave. Hello.
Good, if you'd taken that connector, you'd feel very disappointed coming out the other side, wouldn't you?
Oh.
Mirror.
Oh, that opens up a lot of disgusting locations though for Top Life. Because that hammer is far out of there. No. That opens up all of left side mountain as well. Yeah, I mean, considering Hayfield hasn't been in shopping mall in Ice Road Cave area, you might go do it afterwards if you can pull off some fake flippering. Oh,
We found Master Sword in, the river drop down. Lumberjack. This time round.
oh yeah, that's also a thing. That's a GT key though. That's the Rip Fairy, the one that has nothing in the game, like where you land, most likely. And now Hayfield's gonna go to his disappointment cave.
This has worked out a little bit better for Top Life, because if Hayfield wants to go back and do K45, that's backtracking, whereas this is forward tracking for Top Life. Exploring new areas.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Yeah, looks like Hayfield's gonna go swimming.
Oh, we got it this time round.
Yeah, when you have the bow, it's a little bit easier to. Oh, oh, that is so scary with those. So many enemies out there for you, no? That was so exciting. I didn't even get to see what K45 had.
Yeah, the excitement of the bombs flying everywhere had my attention as well.
Oh, is he not going to shopping mall?
So,
Oh, okay. He's just setting up iframes so you don't get bombarded trying to exit to the ladder here.
yeah, it'd be a shame to lose the fake flipper at the exit from the water.
Oh yeah, that's the worst. At that point, you also can soft lock and hard lock as well, depending on what location you are on. Did not happen to me once, you know. So. Because if you lose your walk in like a whirlpool, you start screen wrapping, and that's no fun.
Yeah, not good. Okay, so this is the small key to Turtle Rock.
Oh. This hammer looks like a good sequence break. Because I think this is gonna give you left side TR to go all the way through the front or something, you know?
Yes, we've only found the one Turtle Rock entrance so far, haven't we?
Yeah. But we have access to 10 more entrances on the mountain alone. 13, 14. Yeah, and with the Dark Witch Hut, like 14 more entrances to find another Turtle Rock entrance, so. And Hayfield's gonna swim to Catfish, it looks like.
That makes sense. Having done the pyramid, this is probably the correct time to route this back in. And he's got Zora money if he wants to do that walk from there.
Yeah, I mean, this seems like a good route. Like, you can do Catfish and Sora, Waterfall Cave, like all these. And Top Life is continuing to follow the logic, going over to Left Side Mountain. And also Hayfield hasn't drained the dam, so that's also good for him.
Yes, Top Life's cleared quite a lot of the mountain already. Whereas I'm not sure Hayfield's certainly been to the Light World mountain yet.
Hayfield hasn't touched the mountain at all.
Yeah.
Which is good and bad. Like, Thieves Town's on the mountain, but he has the hammer, so he can do that big chest while he's there as well. So we still see quite huge divergence from these two runners. So
We've got the back of Old Man Rescue here.
yeah, which is always logically put on left side of the mountain, somewhere in the sky.
I mean, the old man, like, he is old. You don't want to walk him back really, really far away.
I mean, imagine the poor guy having to be fluted around as well. Oh. poor guy wouldn't handle that kind of treatment, you know.
Rewarded with a small key to Maya.
That is one more connector there for Hayfield. Interesting. Ha! That was back of Ooh!
Yes, that was a
That's a fire rod.
nice little fire rod on the ledge there.
Are we gonna get scammed today, though?
Always.
Exactly.
Alright, so there's the exit to Bumper Cave on the mountain.
Was it the bumper ball or the...
It was the top one.
Oh, okay, so that's the bumper ball. That means if we have hookshot or Kate, we can get through that one.
And Tower of Hera, also on the mountain. We missed the splash delete. The timing on this one is very tight.
And he gets it. That is not a free trick to do, like... especially not when you're in a race, like you're starting to stress if you miss it once, then you start thinking more about it, you know?
Yes. Another connector.
Yeah, that's the other exit of Waterwall Cave.
So we'll come back and check this in a moment.
Yeah, like it. He realized that, oh, I might get locked here. I have this one entrance down here on the left side here. Kinda wanna do that one. Yeah, looks like Hayfield's gonna make his trip up the mountain though, so...
Yeah, there's our first desert.
Desert right entrance there. But yeah, if you haven't done it already and like to see those Zelda runners run games, please be sure to follow them. And follow my co-commentator Plasma Snake. She also puts up some amazing fun games to watch sometimes.
That's just nobody if we're shouting people out. Ah, there we go. Desert leads to Turtle Rock Ledge. Now we've already seen the mimic exit. Oh, it's the back of Skull Woods. Top Life not having the fire rod yet, this will be a quick dip.
Yeah, and luckily for Hayfield, that ether tablet wasn't something. At least he can see that it's nothing with the book, but he still haven't gotten his master sword yet.
This is very true. No keys to Skull Woods either. That's good. Good routing there. I didn't think we'd see either of the Hyrule Castle connectors again, but we're using it to get back to an area where we can progress.
Yeah, this is high likely to be pyramid play from Top Life.
Yes, visiting with the mirror, you've got the option to do all of those top of Hyrule Castle checks as well. So this has ended up being quite nicely routed.
Yeah, we still haven't seen a logical access to that hammer yet. So it's interesting to see where the logic is going to put us in. Ooh, yeah, Eastern was also on the mountain there by the staircase. Didn't catch that earlier. But no big key though, so we can't complete it. And that's one of the things with Eastern. If you don't have anything, you're more tended to go in. If you're sitting there with the big key, it's like, oh, do I go in? Do I not? Oh. And if you sit there with the bow, it's like, oh, do I go in? Can I hold out? It's a scary one.
Top of Hyrule Castle was absolutely nothing.
But yeah, Eastern skippers gotta be Eastern skippers. So what do we have left then? We can go into Ice Palace, but we're not in logical clear state. We can go into Eastern.
So we still don't have very much information. I don't think we've seen a map check from either runner yet.
Did anyone ever go back to that mountain ascend the cave in Lightbulb?
No, I don't think either of them have been there yet.
But yeah, this might be the incident of having a hammer further into Ice Palace, though. No, not hammer, but glove.
I feel thinking twice about going for desert then.
Yeah, he still has some entrances left to check on the mountain. So I would be surprised if he left. Oh, he's doing Eastern dip. Hello?
Oh, that's interesting.
I mean, we can get 4 chests in here. It might just be the big key. Who knows?
You never know.
All we know is that we need to come back if the big key isn't here, so... Looks like chat is happy with this Eastern dip, so we'll allow it. That's 2 out of 4 items. So far nothing in Eastern. Have we seen the stun price today?
Not sure we have. We've seen plenty of stunned monsters.
I like the fact that neither runner has picked up the other bows respective as well. I mean, Hayfield hasn't beaten Blind and Top Life hasn't found Spiral Spectacle Rock Game. And oh, that's the 3rd sword of the game found.
Yes.
Eastern Palace. So 3 tempered today as well.
Yes, I was just thinking Hayfield's not going to check that that fairy drop down to the Master Sword.
Well, it might eventually come around to do it, right?
Yeah.
Who knows? Like, I know I would be scared skipping it for 58 minutes when I know my opponents might open with a witch into that cave, so... Top life here gonna use the little bit easier setup, having Walk and go a little bit closer to the waterfall. Oh no. He's stuck now, he can't do it.
Oh, that is a shame.
Another trip. There's no use, Top life. Save and quit, please. There we go.
That's going to be quite stressful from Top Life's perspective.
Yeah, that's why I always go a little bit further to the right and place my bombs on top of those, you know, those small brown rocks there.
Yeah.
If you place your bombs on top of them, you can easily make it off the ledge without boots. Yeah, I mean, it's a risk, it's a thing, of course. And looks like Top Life is gonna also find this spectacle rock. Probably gonna be bomb jumping across. Oh, hello, Mire area.
Desert left comes out in the mire.
All right. So Mire is in logical access as well. Interesting. And so is desert area. Ooh, Top Life going straight for that graveyard ledge that we didn't get to see from Hayfield since he didn't have the mirror at that point, I think. And that was Kingston with just 10 arrows. Oh, there's the thing.
Laser bridge. The big key to Palace of Darkness. Very nice laser skips from Hayfield there.
Yeah. So looking at this, it might be required to go all the way through TR to get to that hammer.
We're looking for Bombos, and we've already got it.
Oh, Saha's Closet.
Green pendant in desert.
Alright. Oh, and a small key to Ice Palace.
Potion shop in the desert back.
Yeah, a little bit of potion action here. That's nice. I think this is my entrance into Ice Palace from Hayfield, I guess.
Yeah, it feels like probably the time to do Ice Palace. Got Fire Rod, Hammer and Glove, and Cane of Samaria. You just make the play and hope that the Ice Palace big key doesn't lead to anything.
He's back. Oh, this is great, because he can now steal the key because you don't want to do the green pen potentially. But it can also hurt you, depending on what your opponent does. Like if he goes for the boss and you go for the green pen and the boss is the thing, then interesting stuff can happen.
I'm seeing Skullwoods from Top Life.
Oh yeah, the new update with pendants standing next to the magic meter means that Skullwoods is a pendant today. I was just about to say, hey, if you remember, you've done this room already. And with bombos in hand, like 10 hearts, blue mail, this dungeon is no big issue anyway. Also, you have the red cane to do the speed away, so.
Yeah, with this equipment, I wouldn't expect any Invitational runner to have a problem with Ice Palace at this point. And a blue potion as well.
You'd be surprised. You've seen me play before.
Got the big key to turn in Ice
Oh,
Palace.
wow. The TR big. We're just an ice rod away from beating the boss at this point. And happy 1 hour mark without boots, guys. The runners are happy. They're walking around still.
Small key to Swamp Palace, also in ice.
Oh my. A lot of goodies in ice. And Swag Stair Clip for 1 heart.
Or red mail.
Even more safeties. I was gonna say it would be interesting if the flipper's just hiding inside this Ice Palace though, forcing you to do it with bombos, you know? Like runners like to talk about like how bombos is locking Fire Rod in Ice Palace and stuff, you know?
There we go, we are seeing Top Life head to the back. I'm sure he's thinking about that Fire Rod on Zora Ledge.
Yeah, I was wondering why he didn't just spend the key here. Like, he knows that this is a pendant. Might be that the front is in the back and he had to drop down a hole to just get around.
Yeah. Yes, this is the door it's going to lead to the fire-locked entrance. Skipping the chest in that room, which I believe in Cross Keys has to be a small key to swamp. To Skullwoods, sorry.
I would be surprised if it was a small key to swap and that one is in Ice Palace.
That would be amazing.
Magical teleporting key. Oh, he's gonna go right back and get that Fire Rod and come back to Skullwoods, I think.
I think we might be seeing a ped jack here.
And that might also be the thing. Oh, that's a shield.
Thank you. It took me a moment to pass what was being what it said then. I couldn't figure out what item it was talking about, but yeah, shield makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as it starting to talk about blocks, it automatically goes to red cane immediately in my head. So. Cross keys is entrances are shuffled, so every entrance you go into is another entrance than it's in the vanilla game. Key sanity part is basically the same. And now Hafe is gonna go through the Turtle Rock area, so...
Yeah, put this off until you check the rest of Maya and Desert.
Yeah, because now he can also take the exit to the left entrance and see where that one goes and not worry about having to go all the way back, you know? It makes a bit sense.
Thinking Crystal Roll Room. Got top left taking the front. So,
Yeah.
fire rod.
Funny fact about Hayfield, he
Yes.
hates that chest there in Crystal Roller. So I would be surprised if he forgets it ever again. Because 2 of his cross keys races that he raced lost because he forgot about that chest. So one time it had the red key and the other time it had the TRB key. Yeah, Top Life is gonna burn a lot of his TR keys here though. Going from the front.
This is another place where I know if I was top life, I would be feeling very stressed about not having managed to pick that fire rod up.
Hayfield there thinking, how many keys do I need for this? So he's just, okay.
So
I
the
can
rock
spend
left
this.
coming out on that bumper ledge there.
Yeah.
Big key to Maya. So
Nice.
potentially required.
That's an interesting one. Yeah, and Hayfield was thinking there for a second, like, can I spend this key to go back and check this entrance here? And yes, he can, because he has Turtle Rock Laser Bridge and he has all the other exits. So, I mean, they don't know where Big Chest is, but
Well, if they need it, they'll find it.
this
Eventually.
is also good for Hayfield though, because he can now drop down and do the front since it's just below him.
I think he probably did it, but I think it was nothing, which was why both winners were in and out so very quickly. Oh no, maybe not.
Top Life did not do it because he only has 1 key left, so he want to save it for the moment.
Smoky to Skullwoods and hook shot in Hope Room.
We don't have access to Big Chest. And this is also a location where Top Life not having Fire Rod is gonna hurt him a little bit.
It's Without those, without finding the flippers, it's not in logic, but it's certainly come up quite a lot that it would be nice to have for some of these sequence breaks.
Yeah.
Or just dungeons that you can do with it.
Where was the GT entrance again? I didn't catch where it Top Life entered.
I didn't see.
I mean, obviously Top Life could do the right side if you did a bomb jump, but that's very hard and very precise movements without the boots. Hayfield doesn't have a hook shot, guys. Walk of shame. Oh! It's lovely to see. I hate that fire. It's so boring to ride around.
There was nothing over there. So that's alright for top one.
Oh, the Fair Cave top in Lightworld. Interesting location. That was another pod key there in as well.
We've got 3 GT small keys. So quite a lot of this is in logic with the hook shot.
Isn't like everything apart from the climb in logic at this point?
Yes, I believe so.
And big chest.
Mushroom in Rando.
I was gonna say I was about to feel some hungry, so I'm glad they found the mushroom. Where is he going? Oh, he's yeah, he still hasn't done this cave, you know. So I forgot that he hasn't been here yet. So this is great. 1 hour and 16, and we're on spare 0 check. Let's go.
So I liked the little exploding yourself to get across the portal on the way through GT there. That was nice. I've not seen that before.
Yeah, you can also get damage boost by the octo thingy.
And there's our flippers.
Wow, hello flippers.
And the key, another small key to GT.
And the shovel. Hello.
Yes. But we're not opting for the climb at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it would be stupid to climb without the big key though.
Oh yeah, of course. That gets me a lot in entrance modes, I have to say. I can do GT. Oh no, wait, I can't.
Yeah, funny thing there. Yeah, I don't think we saw any hobos, right? Today? Did we?
No, I think this is our first check.
And small love. Hey, Spy Weaver, what do you expect? The hobo doesn't have money, but he has some love for us today. he had money, he would buy a house, you know?
You never know, maybe he likes living under the bridge. Peaceful outdoor living. Yeah, and there's the other side of Death Mountain Ascent, in the middle of the lake.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Yeah, with those flippers, he's rushing to get his fire on. Interestingly enough, that Ice Palace didn't give a lot. And also... what was
There's
I
a couple of
thinking?
keys in Ice Palace.
Yeah, it was Swamp Palace key.
Yeah, and big key to Turtle Rock, I believe.
Pod.
Oh, pod.
No. Maybe?
A big key. To a dungeon that requires a big key.
Yes. It certainly was. But yeah, Top Life hasn't found it yet because it's in desert area and it's a long walk to get to desert though. That was Mimikay for Hayfield with nothing useful in it.
And there's Maya.
Yeah, I mean we saw this very early, but we have no access.
Got a good set of equipment for Maya at this point. And it's a crystal.
But yeah, already having a small key here for Mr. Meyer is always good. Yeah, especially in like entrance run where you can immediately just go straight to the left and do everything backwards in this dungeon. I believe Swamp Palace is one of the entrances we haven't seen at this point.
Ah, there's the dual small key to Desert Palace in Maya.
So Hayfield going over these checks that Top Life did earlier. I'm surprised we haven't seen Hayfield on the light side mountain yet.
Well, in Crosskeys there are about 1 million things to do. I'm sure he'll get around to it.
But yeah, clearing this dungeon for Top Life is pretty nice and free. Like, silver's in hand, you know, you can full clear, open every chest, it's a good crystal.
I suppose with the addition of the mitts in Maya, with the C and the P in the top corner, you might just see less map checks overall watching a Crosskeys race. You can just get that information by going to the dungeon.
Yeah, eventually you get the info, but I still do check sometimes, time to time at least.
So we've got the mitts for Top Life now. And the big key to Eastern. Maya looking pretty good. But the mitts don't open too much in a cross key seed, I believe. Smith Chain.
Smith Chain, Ice Palace, Mire area if you have the flute and no connectors.
Yeah, most things you can, well, you at least hope that you can find a connector to.
But more important, that big key to Eastern Palace sitting there. That's a good one.
Yes, we definitely know that one's crystal.
I think at the moment there's small advantages to both of them. Like that Ice Palace entrance is a good thing for Hayfield. The amount of stuff that Top Life has done is an advantage to Top Life, so it's quite hard to tell. But there's no item super advantages out of the way. Like hookshot and flippers are in GT, so once Hayfield gets there, you'll get those.
Suppose it might matter if Swamp Palace is required and in an awkward place to get back to. If you had the hookshots and the flippers before getting there.
Yeah, I mean, Top Life still needs the small key from Ice Palace as well.
This is very true.
But I believe that Hayfield soon has to save and quit and go from Old Man's Cave, because he doesn't have too much left apart from Mountain.
You spoke it into existence. There he goes.
And now Top Life is gonna wrap up right side of the GT. Probably afterwards he will hookshot over to the left side of Mountain and do Eastern, I think.
Do you think we'll see the climb this time?
Well, if you can climb without big keys to GT, I'd be surprised.
Oh, you keep saying that, and I keep getting that wrong. GT big key. Ah.
You just want to see the climb, don't you?
I do! I want to see the climb. Why aren't they climbing for me?
Yeah, I mean, there is a certain magic back behind it, so who knows? It might hoard out when we need.
Small key to Maya, small key to Agnes Tower, and another small
Wow!
key to Tower.
The double keys! If this ain't screaming Go Castle Tower, I'd be surprised. Lumberjack was nothing. But there's a chest in there. Waiting for it to be opened and be ice rolled. Hookshot
Cave.
I think the devs have made that Hookshot Cave has never anything good in cross keys. Because too many people hover and they don't want to give a unfair advantage in it.
Oh, we're getting topical, are we?
The amount of times that I've seen good stuff in Hookshot Cave in the cross keys is limited, let's say it like that. Oh, let me see if I noted myself down where the Aga Tower entrance was.
And we're taking that eastern big key straight to eastern, which is good. Top Life, I don't think has cleared anything in here yet. This is being able to do it all in one go.
Yeah, it is the Paradox middle entrance in that mountain, right? See, Jinx is amazing at cross key tracking, you know? One of the best cross key trackers I've seen. So yeah, interesting to see what this big chest over here in Eastern has in the boss.
And at the end of this, Top Life will have 3 of the crystal dungeons done. Which I know in cross keys is maybe not as much of a lead as you might think it is. So it can be very easy to catch up with once you're in go mode.
That is not the fourth sword, Tsusura. That's the third sword.
We've got Ether. Ether not needed for anything in this seed.
But you would love to have the Harry Potter coin though. Like, it's the best coin. It gives you magical power, I've heard.
Magical power to explode skeletons.
Yeah, and freeze enemies. It's the best. Hey, if they're doing a quick map check. Did I pick up this big key? Certainly didn't. Yeah, I think now we have almost similar items. It's just Top Life have done Meyer, which has the Eastern and the Mitts. And Hayfield's done the Ice Palace, which has some big keys and small key to swap. Silvers are on blind in Thieves Town. And we still haven't checked that shovel.
Add it to the list of the million things that haven't been looked at yet. Although actually, I think we've gone through quite a lot so far, haven't we?
Now Hayfield's gonna get his hookshot other end, and just found his hookshot. So he's like, oh, there's gotta be some good stuff in here. Hookshot cave, 4 chest, yay!
Well, Eastern didn't deliver anything apart from the Ether Medallion. And we have passed our 90-minute mark without boots or flute.
Yay! What's the best spot for these boots? Well, yeah, we can do this certain Hera pot right now.
Makes sense while you're next to it.
Yeah, interestingly enough, Hayfield though has the smoky too. Here. Yeah, why have these guys not been to Super Metroid yet and gotten their boots behind Ridley? Gosh, I don't know.
Ah,
Oh,
there's the fourth sword.
there's the fourth sword. There we go.
Just to make the Moldon fight the most chill thing.
Yeah. Now we don't have to do spin attacks for anything. Now we can just slash for days.
And that is the 4th crystal collected for Top Life.
Oh, here comes a big moment for Hayfield. If this big chest has a required item, it's gonna take Top Life some time to get back to it.
That desert Spelunky leading to like vast riches, but not progression.
Yeah, I think this is good for Top Life though, because this is gonna put him down to my area and he's gonna discover his ice palace. Pod is basically next to your house. In there. It is in Light World Lake Shop. So yeah, interesting moments for both runners now. Hayfield coming up with the big chests. Top Life scouting out where Hayfield's already been, so... And for Go Mode, what we actually need? We need the Ice Rod. Potentially boots to find Swamp Palace. And that's about it. Well, it doesn't matter if Turtle Rock is Quake. We already know where entrances for Turtle Rock is. But it might be Quake to open up TR to get into Swamp Palace. We will not know until we know.
We know about Skullwoods, but it's Swamp and Pod we're not sure about yet.
Yeah, we also have Desert Boss entrance somewhere. I can't remember where that was, of course. I think it was in Outcast area, maybe.
That sounds familiar.
And there was the Palace of Darkness big key for Top Line. I mean, at this point, it might be Pod Crystal and Swamp Pendant as well, so we don't even know.
Yeah, it could be.
And at that point, we don't even need Swamp Palace unless Ice Rod is in there.
Alright, let's get this Thieves Town big chest then.
Ah, just a small piece of love for Hayfield. Oh yeah, there was the boss. To my... Done. Thank you for reminding me, Top Life.
And we've got silvers for Hayfield now. Hayfield having completed the second crystal dungeon.
Yeah,
To Top Life
it's
4.
currently 2 to 4, but Hayfield has 2 quick dungeons like Eastern and Hera. They don't take much time with Hera pots, so... And I assume that Meyer would be his next goal since this is just sitting here in Kakariko.
Yeah, no need to rush over to Eastern and Hera, given both big keys still missing for Hayfield.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, like, go to the dungeons you can full clear first, and then go to locations that, you know what, I can do stuff, but I can complete them. So yeah, meanwhile, while we see our runners track what the other runner has done, we're not gonna get any new checks around, so... Everyone having a good It's not Friday, it's Monday. It's the start of the new week. Oh no. How's everybody's day been? Having a good week, starting with some cross keys. Yeah, it's like you're putting on some great Zelda, you know, and it's all of a sudden you're sitting there in your chair, relaxed, watching some good Zelda, feeling like Friday. So. Cross keys is like Key Sanity, except that you have cross-world entrance shuffle tossed upon the Key Sanity.
Oh, that is interesting. Top Life skipped out on the boss fight in Ice Palace.
Huh. Why?
I suppose if that's one that we've not got the map to. Even so, I kind of feel like...
Oh yeah, he doesn't have any magic.
Ah. Yes, that would make...
There's ways
There is magic for the boss fight though.
Yeah, he also has Bombo, so he doesn't need that much magic. Those 2 pots before the boss would be enough to use Bombos. It was just to get that extra heart container, I'm sure. Because he needed that heart container on the desert ledge, you know, like, for sure. And then the magic shop is just sitting right there. Oh. But yeah, that's very interesting.
I mean, Ice Palace isn't the longest dungeon to get back to the boss fight. But that's still an interesting choice, even without the information.
Oh, it might be that he forgot to flip the switch during Icebreaker and couldn't do it.
Well, maybe.
Thinking of that, that might be the thing. Because it's definitely a runner that can. Oh yeah, then it makes sense if he didn't flip the switch.
And with our return to pod, that is crystal confirmed.
So Swamp is the pen then. That means we are in full-on Ice Rod hunt, guys. You'd love to see it. So yeah, we have an ice road hunt. What and where will it be? Chat immediately. Ped is a shield, unfortunately. That's fortunately that Ped is a shield, we mean. You don't want to put these runners to bootsless 1 hour and 40 minutes already and still missing for ice road hunt on pedestal cars.
I mean, I think chat just likes to see the runners suffer.
I mean, runner suffer is chat and joy of the evening, right? So. Yeah, crystal number 3 for Hayfield, catching up a bit there on top life.
Hayfield finally collecting his explosives from a small child.
Yeah, I mean, why does a sick kid have dynamites?
I mean, it's good he confiscated it, really.
Yeah, I mean... I think Hayfield should have the mitts, yeah. He was just in Mr. Meyer where the mitts were.
Right, and it was not Ice Rod on Helvesaur, which would have been probably the best case for top life.
Yeah, we're starting to get dry on locations as well. So. And those mitts are actually not doing any good for us at this point, apart from opening Ice Palace. Ooh, yeah, oh god, Spike Cave in entrance is the worst entrance. There, Hayfield gets his map knowledge. I'm still curious on what that small key on the Lake Island there is, though.
Oh, there's a Quake. So that is Turtle Rock entrance available.
I would like to see Swamp Palace on Turtle Rock entrance. Not gonna lie. At this point, Hayfield knows this is full-on Ice Road hunt. Top Life, I don't think he has checked the map, so he doesn't know all of the layout yet.
I don't remember if Top Life had the map in Ice Palace to know that that was the other crystal.
No, he did not.
given having to leave, is probably hoping to find the Swamp Palace and have that be the last tool needed.
Yeah, I mean, we keep saying that the runners like the game. Oh,
Mini Moldrop Cave.
I don't like finding this so late, because I know when I find it so late, it's just gonna be Cave of Disappointments, you know?
Oh, not in this seed.
Wow.
That is a disgusting place for the ice rod to be. Wow.
Well, that puts Top Life way ahead.
Yes.
Until he checks map. I mean, to be fair, Top Life not knowing he's in go mode right now can hurt him.
Well, yes, if he knew it was Ice Palace, I don't think there'd be any reason to do any of these checks. Because we've got everything we need to win the seed now.
I don't think... Did Top Life even speak with the Saha? Okay, so he knows about Desert. I think he should have the map for both the other two, Swamp and...
Yeah, map to ice. Hayfield's just picked it in Palace of Darkness, so Top Life's definitely got it.
Yeah, but Top Life got that map after, though.
So
But yeah,
map check will get him his information.
yeah. If he does map check, he should know that Ice Palace is... So yeah, we definitely have a race now. The longer Top Life stalls checking, but... Oh, why is he going through... Oh, why is he going through front of Turtle Rock? Oh no! This is the longest way for him.
Well, he does have all 4 keys. And I guess he's picking up these checks he couldn't do earlier.
Oh no.
Oh, this is Hayfield's on his way to his ice rod then.
Oh, this is definitely gonna be a race right now. Oh, this is gonna be exciting right now. Because Hayfield has 2 crystals very close to each other, Eastern and Hera. Gonna be very quick dungeons.
Yes.
And then he
Hayfield's
has...
got the information.
Yeah, he has info, and he has a nice way to get to Turtle Rock Lace Bridge as well. It's just right here from Desert on Mountain as well, after Eastern. I'm surprised Hayfield opened the rest of the chest.
Yeah, I was just wondering what he was looking for there. Maybe while you're there, the gold sword wouldn't be terrible.
Sure.
Or the boots, maybe.
That could be boots. Or flute.
Yes. Still a few nice things that could be found. Yes, I believe from what we've seen from Hayfield knows he's in go mode at this point.
So this is going to come down to Hera Eastern versus getting all the way to Trinex and go moding Ice Palace. Oh my god,
Where
this
was
is
Laserfish?
exciting. They're at least making this very, very close and interesting to watch now.
Hayfield misses out on Gold Sword because of go mode. What are you doing? Moldworm strikes again.
Oh my. Yeah, Top Life's almost at his end of his destiny. Almost at that Trinex, you know. However, Top Life has to make his journey back to desert area, which is either saving Quip to the mountain to go through the old man, go down to desert, go through the connector, or go from your house to desert. So
Yeah, it's a relatively long walk.
that is, of course, if he checks his map after this Trinex though, and realize that, oh, I should have beat Nice Palace earlier. Dang it. It will be a disaster if he starts looking for Swamp Palace though. That is time bleeding. Because Hayfield is in Eastern. All he has left is Eastern and Trinex. And Desert Connector for him is just right below him. And Ganon today was on Sanctuary, so that's just save and quit to what you call it, Sanctuary, and go from there. And where is Top Life headed now? Oh no, he's searching for Swamp.
Yeah, he's going to do those.
Oh no, Top Life.
Fire door.
Top Life. Oh no. You have Ice Palace map. Just check if it's the crystal, Top Life.
With the completion of Eastern by Hayfield, that puts them 6-6 at this point.
Yeah, and I think Hayfield has a shorter way to his dungeon over Top Life. Oh, this is brutal to watch.
I imagine it's correct that Top Life must have mistracked. It's going to be very, very costly.
Oh no, this is a mushroom turn-in. Oh no, this is just bleeding time. I think at this point this is Hayfield's run to lose now.
Oh, I see. Yes. Top Life has mistracked Ice Palace as a pendant dungeon.
Oh. Yeah, Hayfield about to acquire his 7th crystal here, so he will be headed towards that Ganon fight pretty soon. Oh, Hera basement from Top Life. Ay, ay, ay. Ice Palace big key! Top Life, did you not get that hint? Go Ice Palace from Trinex! Oh no! Ah, this is so unfortunate though. Oh, we don't even need to save and quit because TR entrance was very next to. That's good to end this dungeon. Like, go to beat Trinex and then all of a sudden you're next to Ganon fight with full hearts and full magic and stuff.
I think even if Hera Basement did produce Desert Big Key, there's very little chance that you can do Desert and realise your mistake before Hayfield has beaten Ganon.
No one's yelling on Top Life. Top Life's played very well. It's just that he's mistracked.
Yeah. There was a while in the middle where I thought he had a very solid lead.
Yeah, it was a good lead for Top Life, that's for sure. Oh, and he doesn't even have the map for Desert. I'm surprised that he has marked Ice Palace as a pendant then.
He must have not spoken to Sahasrahla, because that puts it on the map, doesn't it? Or does that not count for the dungeon display?
No, it doesn't count for the dungeon display.
Right.
But oh yeah, but he could have read. He could have misread if he talked to him though, but still I'm quite unsure. And that's the last silver arrow from Hayfield Bay. Your GG's in chat and bacon has been served. And I believe this is one of Hayfield's quickest cross-key seed, at least without boots, that's for sure. Oh, and just about Top Life going in. Reading, oh, this is a crystal. Oh no. Top Life's gonna finish this up pretty quickly, I guess. Wonder if you'll check the big chest just for the crowd, please, you know, to see if boots or something is in there.
Well, since you've got the big key, but I mean, at this point, probably wants to get the seed over.
It also depends on if you're watching Race Time GG and see, oh, my opponent finished. So.
I imagine it's got to be feeling pretty stressful at this point, given was in Ice Palace a good while ago, and could have finished it. Yeah, there's no need to hit the switch when you have the big key and small keys to open the door down. Oh, we are getting a big chest.
The big chest. Ah, the blue cane. Quickly, go check Spike Game. Oh man. Oh, that's a real unfortunate for the Dino Disaster. I guess this was a disaster after all. Then, yeah. I mean, it's cross keys though. A lot of things can get wrong.
It wasn't the kindest seed at the best of times without mistracking things.
And we're joined by the winner, Hayfield Bay. GG,
Hey.
man.
GG's. Yeah, I saw what happened. Top Life told me. We mistrack after reading their big red bomb.
Oh, it was the big red bomb! Oh no.
Yeah.
Aye. Yeah. I mean, you were doing quite a lot, like divergence messing. You were doing a lot of overworld and entrances while he was doing heavily focused on dungeons, so he was in Ice Palace, but he didn't have the map, so he didn't see the sea.
Oh yeah, that's really unfortunate as well.
And he skipped out after doing all the checks apart from the boss.
Yeah. So yeah, I was watching my timer. I was like at 1:30, I think, when I got to GT and got the hook shot and some good equipments there. And I was like, I have only done Ice Palace. I don't feel quite well now. So after GT, now I have to focus now on the dungeons. So I went from dungeons to dungeons all the way. And I had a map check at 1:49 to see what the remaining crystals were.
Yeah. And then Swamp Palace, and it was like, oh, this is just full on Ice Rod hunt.
Yeah, I saw that I was missing Ice Rod. Okay, let's do Pod and then go to Hera and Eastern. And so what did I get lost in Pod? I got Quake. And I realized, oh, I have to use a... don't have the flute. So I have to go through a connector. So while I was there, I haven't actually checked TR yet, the entrance. And so I could enter with Quake there, and whoa, there's Mini Moldon Cave and Ice Rod. So if I had the flute, I wouldn't have gone there. So I would have just gone to Eastern Hera, try to find Swamp and all the things.
Yeah. GG's, we're also joined by Top Life. GG, man.
GG.
Hey.
This was very fun to watch. Like, the divergence of you two was massive. Because you focused on dungeons, and Hayfield focused on entrances and overworld. So he had one dungeon while you had 4 dungeons, I think.
Crazy.
I think that's pretty false. I had almost all the checks pretty soon, so I almost only had dungeons left. Had a few checks here and there, but I didn't jump really into dungeons before I could.
No, but like
the only things I have left is boots and.
Yeah. Like you've done all of it afterwards, but you done the dungeons on your way. Like he didn't do the mine. The only thing he hated.
That's. I would say that's false too, because I skipped all the dungeons. I skipped the Eastern, I skipped other stuff. Yeah, I only jumped into dungeons when I get full clear them, more or less.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like you focus on clearing the dungeons. Like you checked them, saw them, left, got the thing, But he focused on like the entrances down in Mire and Desert area and all of those because he found those connectors faster than you. But you found the things to clear the dungeons. Apart from him, he double dipped like all of the dungeons.
Yeah, that was kind of only hope because my connector gambling this seed really didn't work out. Like I almost was at the last connector every time I found a progression, and this seed didn't really have any progression except that one connector almost. So
Do any of you remember where the big key to Mr. Meyer was?
Yeah, it was on the ledge, the bumper cave ledge.
Yes.
Turtle
Yeah.
Rock left entrance.
Man,
actually the only thing I felt went my way was going there before going into Mire. Else it's pretty much.
yeah. The funny thing is, it expected you to get to Meyer to go through Turtle Rock Laser Bridge to get your hammer.
Yeah, that was very interesting. So I decided to just do it while I was done with the entire Mire area. Went from Laser Bridge and all the way to Chain Jumps, and then walked back to Turtle Rock left.
How?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't expected to go through Turtle Rock. Like
Yes.
the desert connector took you to Mire area, which had Turtle Rock back.
Yeah.
It's not.
Desert
Well,
left, yeah.
The only way to get
Oh yeah, the Mire area, not Mire itself, which had Turtle Rock back, yeah, I guess.
the
Oh,
only way to get to your hammer was to go through the connector to get to Meyer. Logically, but both of you bomb jumped in Spectacle Rock to get it out of logic or out of sequence.
Yeah, I tried to think about the logic all the way. So it took a while to be in logic actually for me. It was after GT things started to. All right, here are the flippers, which I needed to get the fire rod and all before that. So when I got the hook shot, yeah, let's do the dungeons now. Hope for the best. So yeah, I very think it was very good for me that I didn't have flute. Yeah, again that ice rod.
Yeah, I was actually surprised when I found what do you call it? That Minimoldrom's cave. That was actually the ice rod. I usually find it when you find Minimoldrom's cave so late. It's just like 5 chests and checks with no progression
Yeah,
or nothing.
I was really surprised there. I was thinking, this might take a while. It can be anywhere. It can be on powder behind the AGA 2. It can literally be anywhere. You're right.
What? Aga 2 powder? Oh yeah. Now I think Aga 1. Yeah, my mind isn't clear right now.
I think powder was on AGA 2, right?
Yeah, it was. I'm
Yeah.
just used to saying the GT climb instead of Aga 2. That kind of.
All right. Yeah. GT
Yeah.
climb.
I mean, Plasma Snake was so hopeful to see the climb like 2-3 times when you guys were in there, but
Yeah, none of you
Well,
ever found the big key. I was very disappointed.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like a lot of the bad checks was just, yeah, like you went one way to find one thing and then went one other way and find one thing. I wouldn't be surprised that this seed is actually locked behind GT. A lot of stuff. Entrance since 7 crystals.
yeah. Also, we're also missing. The only thing we're missing for 7 logical crystals is 1 pod key and Hera big, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if like one of those are in Swamp Palace and Swamp Palace is just in Pyramid Fairy or something.
All right. So yeah, Top Life. You didn't find the swamp as well.
No. If you check GT now, no. The Hera big still clash. I bet you didn't do Smith Chain. I was so thinking about it twice because I had so few checks in the left there. I kind of just had to go back to ice and hope it was in the big chest there or something. Check the mushroom. And then, hey, it's a pen. No, it's not a pen. What?
Oh, you didn't see the C on your left.
No, because I had all my 7 crystals ready to go. Like, when the crystalline Hera dropped, I was sure I had the 7 crystals. No point checking more.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's what happens when you mismark.
Yeah, it's unfortunate though. It was a great run by both of you. Good times for not having boost for like 2 hours, and it's
No
dread.
boots, no flute. A lot of traversal, which was kind of bad. But on the other hand, we didn't have to do a lot of the bad checks. And Uncle was great. Or the mountain 7 quit points.
Yeah, Ali,
Yeah, that was good.
it was good to have that early sanctuary in CAC as well. Like when you don't have like an easy way to CAC. But then of course the old man was also sitting there, but the other exit was very good, like taking you to the mountain. And also finding mirror early helps quite a lot.
Really.
It was pre-hour mark. Have you seen my mirrors in Crosskeys? I somehow
3 hour mark isn't early. I was pretty late to the mirror though. I think I had like 45 minutes or something.
Yeah, I don't remember any more when I got it, but I think it was before the hour. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
so.
Interestingly enough, Top Life came from the right side, and Hayfield came from the left side. So it was better finding mirror for Top Life than for Hayfield because he had a hammer and could go all the way upwards. But at the same time, it was what way do you do? Like, do you go back? Do you go forward? Like, which way do you go?
Yeah. My plan then was to let's do some fake flippering down to Ice Rod Cave, Dark World. I haven't done the Light World part, so I can command that into the Whirlpool, into Catfish, Zor area. Just wanted to get that out of the way, and then come back for the other stuff. K45, the small key on Race Game left entrance. Yeah, so when I got to GT, didn't have that much left, to be honest. I think it was kind of lost. I checked every entrances except from jumping down there.
But yeah, any final thoughts about the scene?
Give me boots next time.
I think that's a fair thought to end on. I think you did both of you very well to walk the whole way through. Top Life, any final comments?
No, thanks for the restream and everything. GG Hayfield, you got your revenge.
GG Top Life. Yeah, that was my first win against you, Crosskeys.
Alright, in which case, thank you both of you for joining us, and GG both of you. And that's it for Crosskeys today. So thank you everyone for watching. If you get the opportunity, give both of our runners a follow. Both great runners, both played really well today. And everybody have a great evening.